I want to share with you this particular video clip that was posted on the Telegraph newspaper. Let's take a look at this video from the very beginning.
Let's talk about, the jaw-dropping moment, the first one, about the color of the baby's skin. And you asked Harry about it when he came out. He did not tell you who it was. Did you all have another conversation about it? Because that was something that, there's a big guessing game all around the world. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? And I thought it was very touching that Harry still is choosing to protect the identity of whoever that was.
Yes, and he did not share the identity with me, but he wanted to make sure that I knew, and if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother nor his grandfather. Did you leave?
Okay, before I play the rest of the clip, just want to make a point here. So basically in this short clip, you have seen how this news presenter was talking to Oprah Winfrey, and she was making a point, and Oprah too, that Harry was so protective of the Queen that he did not want to reveal the identity, but he did make mention of that nobody should be blamed blindly, especially the Queen, his grandmother, and the Prince Philip. So this was the vibe that they gave these two people on the screen, as you can see behind me. But that is really not the case. If you hear the story and if you see the clip more, you will know what I'm talking about.
And if I had an opportunity to share it, that it was not his grandmother nor his grandfather. Did you leave the country because of racism?
It was a large part of it. One of the people at that dinner said to me, please don't do this with the media. They will destroy your life. But unfortunately, if the source of information is inherently corrupt or racist or biased, then that filters out to the rest of society.
Okay, so number one thing I want to make mention of, he basically said, don't do this with the media because the media will destroy your life. Well, Harry, you're right. The media did not destroy your life, but the media exposed your lies. How so? Well, take a look at this one. This is a news that was published on Fox News, I believe, and they exposed Harry and Meghan's lies. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle declined Queen's invite to Balmoral twice. Author claims a source of regret. So why I'm showing this? Why I'm telling you guys that the duplicitous duo Meghan and Harry, they declined the invite of the Queen. Why I'm saying this? Well, take a look at this rest of the video, then you'll know what I'm talking about.
If they can compare what the experience that I went through was similar to what has been shared with us. Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like. This is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude and racist are not the same.
After my
So Meghan Markle did do some research about the royal family. How could she come up with this thing, Waity Katie? Like, this is, she herself said, I did not know anything about William. I did not know anything about Catherine, but she did know what the media was talking about Catherine and William. Yeah, you did know. You lied to us. So let's take a listen a little bit more here.
My mother had said, the moment you land, come up to...
We asked if we could go up to see her.
Come up to Sandringham. We'd love to have a chat. Come for tea. And why don't you stay for dinner? Because it's going to be a long drive and you're going to be exhausted.
She even said stay the night.
Wonderful. I love that.
Yeah.
The moment we landed in the UK, I got a message from my private secretary, Fiona, at the time.
Private secretary is sort of like a CEO role in the institution.
Did you hear Meghan Markle interrupting Harry 3 times in less than few seconds? 3 times. She was like, oh, Harry, you do not know how to talk. Let me spell it for you. Like, this is the lady who is a narcissist showing Harry, her husband, how to talk. Can you believe this?
And pasting a message from the Queen's private secretary basically saying, please pass on to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex that he cannot come to Norfolk. The Queen is busy. She's busy all week.
After she just invited you?
Yeah. Just invited me. The Queen's busy. She's busy all week. Do not come up here. No, when your head...
Okay, so basically here Harry is saying that the Queen declined or she took back the invitation, right? After she invited Harry and Meghan to meet her, then Harry received a message from Fiona, his private secretary, from the secretary of the Queen, and he basically said, even though the Queen invited me in the beginning, and then after that she just said, no, don't come. This is a complete lie. So what I showed you in just a few seconds ago, this one, right, that Meghan and Harry, they themselves, they declined Queen's invitation. It is not the other way around. Meghan and Harry, they declined twice. They declined twice of the Queen's invitation. And I want to show you one more here. This is another report. Again, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry rejected Queen's invitation twice. So when Harry said that, the Queen, she took the invitation back, it doesn't make any sense because they were the one who were declining invitation. Now, it is also possible, I would not doubt about this, that when she invited Meghan Markle and Harry, Meghan Markle thought maybe this is a very royal invitation. So basically what I'm trying to get you here is that Meghan thought that the Queen was going to give her something very, very permanent. And when she found out, well, no, that is not the case, then she created some drama for which the Queen's personal secretary reached out to Fiona that time, Harry's secretary, personal secretary, telling him that no, the Queen is no longer interested in you. So yeah, the Queen is busy, so don't come and meet her. Now this is where things get very, very interesting. One person, she wrote about this. Henry's wife, Meghan Markle, wanted to live in Windsor Castle. The Queen said no because it was her home. So again, it could have been that Meghan wanted something more than just an invitation from the Queen. And when the Queen found out, she said to Meghan and Harry, no, wait up, don't come yet because I'm busy right now. We will make another appointment. So regardless of what happened, it is Meghan and Harry who were completely responsible for the Queen to take the invitation back, if that happened. But to me, it looks like there was a lot more to it than what Meghan and Harry, they were willing to tell us. Now, obviously, the Queen also understood that this duplicitous duo, especially Meghan Markle, she was very, very smart, in terms of how to tell lies, how to convince people about that. So she said the Queen was one smart and wise lady. She was on to Meghan's evil scheme. So again, confirming what I just said, the Queen knew that Meghan was creating drama and that if I let her, come to meet me, she's gonna make up some big lies and would at the same time want something permanent, bigger than just an invitation. Meghan Markle got a royal smackdown for not getting her way through temper tantrum like babies. And this is why the Queen was particularly very, very careful in terms of inviting Meghan and Harry. But now obviously that was not the whole story. The story, it doesn't end when Harry said the invitation was taken back. It was there was definitely more to it. So in the beginning, even though the news presenter, if you remember when I was showing this too, they were praising Prince Harry. Oh, he did not want the Queen to be blamed for anything. But later on, as you can see in the interview, when it progressed, Harry was actually lashing out at the Queen, and he was absolutely not happy with her. So no, Harry, she was not trying to protect the Queen. He was well aware that he needed to trash her because his master, Meghan Markle, is sitting right beside him. Let's take a listen a little bit more.
Around you that give you advice.
Okay.
And we cannot come to Norfolk. The Queen is busy. She's busy all week.
After she just invited you?
Yeah.
Just invited me. The Queen's busy. She's busy all week. Do not come up here. No, when you're head of the firm, there is people around you that give you advice.
Okay.
And what has also made me really sad is some of that advice has been really bad.
Okay, so again, saying what he already said later on, Prince Harry, about the Queen being surrounded by bad people, giving bad advice to the Queen. In other words, the firm was never, ever good for the Queen. I mean, even the Queen, Harry is trying to tell us that the Queen did not know how to choose people, who to employ. She was so naive, she was so inexperienced that she hired all these doofuses around her who gave her bad advice. This is exactly what he is implying here, that the Queen did not know. Even he said about his brother and father that these two, they are also with the Queen, very close to her when she was alive, obviously, and that the Queen had some bad people around her. He was trashing his own brother and father just to fit his narrative the way he thought it should be to peddle his lies.
In your own office or in your own family, somebody is saying things about you that are not true, and how hurtful that is. or if you're online and you read the comments from something that somebody has said about you, and you continue to see those comments, how hurtful that is. So imagine that for over a period of months and years, and you know that it isn't true.
Yeah, the lies of Oprah Winfrey, the lies and the sympathy. Where are you now, Oprah? Where are you now? Your friend is in big trouble, Meghan Markle. She's in big trouble. She's not getting a job. Maybe you can hire her to be your chef. I think that is the best job she can get. Meghan Markle, be your chef. I mean, you are a rich lady, right, Oprah? So why don't you have Meghan Markle work for you in the kitchen? Because she's working in the kitchen anyways right now. But with all of these lies, guys, this is getting absolutely ridiculous.